Well, greetings everybody. Sorry it's been a while since I've been around. I was ill and was in the hospital for a little bit. But I'm back, I'm recovering, and I wanted to read this article from New Earth about the Hopi Prophecy. Again, please bear with me. I'm kind of under the weather, and I'm going to do this video and then I got to go to sleep. Anyways, I felt this was very important, and I wanted to do this now. Alright. New Earth, the Hopi Prophecy by Frank Waters. The end of all Hopi ceremonialism will come when a Kachina removes his mask during a dance in the plaza before uninitiated children, the general public. For a while there will be no more ceremonies, no more faith. Then Oribe will be rejuvenated with its faith and ceremonies, marking the start of a new cycle of Hopi life. World War III will be started by those peoples who first revealed the light, the divine wisdom or intelligence. In the other old countries, India, China, Islamic nations, Africa. The United States will be destroyed, land and people, by atomic bombs and radioactivity. Only the Hopis and their homeland will be preserved as an oasis to which refugees will flee. Bomb shelters are a fallacy. It is only materialistic people who seek to make shelters. Those who are at peace in their hearts already are in the great shelter of life. There is no shelter for evil. Those who take no part in the making of the world division by ideology are ready to resume life in another world, be they black, white, red, or yellow race. They are all one, brothers. The war will be a spiritual conflict with material matters. Material matters will be destroyed by spiritual beings who will remain to create one world and one nation under one power, that of the Creator. That time is not far off. It will come when the Sakwasaho, blue star, Kachina, dances in the plaza and removes his mask. He represents a blue star, far off and yet invisible, which will make its appearance soon. The time is foretold by a song sung during the Wuchum ceremony. It was sung in 1914, just before World War I, and again in 1940, before World War II, describing the disunity, corruption, and hatred contaminating Hopi rituals, which were followed by the same evils spreading all over the world. The same song was sung in 1961 during the Wuchum ceremony. The emergence of the future fifth world has begun. Alright, we are in Shemitah times right now. I actually had the pleasure, not too long ago, of speaking with a young woman who is a Hopi, and she explained to me very clearly that the red and blue Kachinas represent, now get this, it's very simple. The red and blue Kachina represents good and evil. That's happening right now. So yes, we are in Shemitah times. We are in the purification times right now. Excuse me. The emergence of the future fifth world has begun. It is being made by the humble people of little nations, tribes, and racial minorities. You can read this in the earth itself. Okay, where was I? Hold on. Plant forms from previous worlds are beginning to spring up as seeds, as described in SW-2 Effects and Coming Events number 1. This could start a new study of botany if people were wise enough to read them. The same kind of seeds are being planted in the sky as stars. The same kind of seeds are being planted in our hearts. All these are the same, depending on how you look at them. That is what makes the emergence to the next 5th world. These comprise the 9 most important prophecies of the Hopis. Connected with the creation of the 9 worlds, the 3 previous worlds on which we lived, the present 4th world, and the 3 future worlds we have yet to experience, and the world Taoa, the Creator, and his nephew, Sotunyang. The Hopi and others who were saved from the great flood made a sacred covenant with the Great Spirit, never to turn away from him. He made a set of sacred stone tablets called Tuponi, into which he breathed his teachings, prophecies, and warnings. Before the Great Spirit hid himself again, he placed before the leaders of the 4 different racial groups 4 different colors and sizes of corn. Each was to choose which would be their food in this world. The Hopi waited until the last and picked the smallest ear of corn. At this, the Great Spirit said, "It is well done. You have obtained the real corn. For all the others are imitations, in which are hidden seeds of different plants. You have shown me your intelligence, and for this reason I will place in your hands these sacred stone tablets, Chiponi, symbol of power and authority over all land and life, to guard, protect, and hold in trust for me until I shall return to you in a later day. For I am the first, and I am the last." The great chief Tang of the Bo clan led the faithful ones to his new land, but he fell into evil ways. His 2 sons scolded him for his mistake, and after he died they assumed the responsibilities of leadership. Each brother was given a set of Tuponi, and both were instructed to carry them to a place to which the Great Spirit directed them. The elder brother of the shining light was told to go immediately to the east towards the rising sun, and upon reaching his destination to start back immediately to look for his younger brother, who remained on Turtle Island, the continental United States of America. His mission was to help his younger brother to bring about the Purification Day, at which time all evildoers will be punished or destroyed, after which real peace, brotherhood, and everlasting life will be established. Amen. The elder brother would restore all land to his younger brother, from whom the evil one among the white men had taken it. The elder brother of the shining light also would come to look for the Tuponi tablets and fulfill the mission given him by the Great Spirit. The younger brother was instructed to travel throughout the land and mark his footsteps as he went about. Both brothers were told that a great white star would appear in the sky. When that happened, all people would know that the elder brother had reached his destination. Thereupon all people were to settle wherever they happened to be at the time, there to remain until the elder brother returned. Okay, I got distracted for just a minute, so I apologize if I repeat myself. Okay. Let's see. The younger brother was instructed to travel throughout the land and mark his footsteps as he went about. Both brothers were told that a great white star would appear in the sky. When that happened, all people would know that the elder brother had reached his destination. Thereupon, all people were to settle wherever they happened to be at that time, there to remain until the elder brother returned. The Hopi settled in the area now known as Four Corners, where the state lines of Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado meet. They lived in humble simplicity, and the land produced abundant crops. This area is the heart of Turtle Island, the U.S., and Mother Earth, and it is the microcosmic image of the microcosm of the entire planet. Each Hopi clan perpetuates a unique ceremony, and the ceremonies together maintain the balance of natural forces of sunlight, rain, and winds, and reaffirm the Hopi respect for all life and trust in the Great Spirit. The Hopi were told that after a time, white men would come and take their land and try to lead the Hopi into evil ways. But in spite of all the pressures against them, the Hopi were told they must hold to their ancient religion and their land, though always without violence. If they succeeded, they were promised that their people and their land would be a center from which the true spirit would be reawakened. It is said that after many years the elder brother might change the color of his skin, but his hair will remain black. He will have the ability to write, and he will be the only person able to read the Toponi. When he returns to find his younger brother, the Toponi will be placed side by side to show all the world that they are true brothers. Then great judgment will take place, for the elder will help the younger brother to obtain real justice for all Indian brothers who have been cruelly mistreated by the white man since he came to Turtle Island. The transformed elder brother, the true white brother, will wear a red cloak or a red cap, similar to the pattern on the back of a horned toad. He will bring no religion but his own, and will bring with him the Toponi tablets. He will be all-powerful. None will be able to stand against him. He will come swiftly, and in one day gain control of this entire continent. It is said, if he comes from the east, the destruction will not be so bad. But if he comes from the west, do not get up on your housetops to see, because he will have no mercy. The true white brothers will bring with him two great, intelligent, and powerful helpers, one of whom will have a sign of a swastika, a masculine symbol of purity, and the sign of the sun. The second great helper will have a sign of a Celtic cross with red lines representing female life blood between the arms of the cross. When the great purification is near, these helpers will shake the earth, first for a short time in preparation. After they shake the earth 2 more times, they will be joined by the true white brother, who will become one with them and bring the purification day to the world. All 3 will help the younger brother, the Hopi, and other pure-hearted people to make a better world. In the prophecies, the 2 helpers are designated by the Hopi word for population, as if they were large groups of people. The Hopi were warned that if these three great beings failed, terrible evil would befall the world and great numbers of people would be killed. However, it was said that they would succeed if enough Hopi remained true to the ancient spirit of their people. The true white brother and his helpers will show the people of the earth a great new life plan that will lead to everlasting life. The earth will become new and beautiful again, with an abundance of life and food. Those who are saved will share everything equally. All races will intermarry and speak one tongue and be a family. Hopi prophecies state that World War III will be started by the people who first received the light: China, Palestine, India, and Africa. When the war comes, the United States will be destroyed by gourds of ashes, which will fall to the ground, boiling the rivers and burning the earth, where no grass will grow for many years, and causing a disease that no medicine can cure. This can only mean nuclear or atomic bombs. No other weapon causes such effects. Bomb shelters will be useless. Those who are at peace in their hearts already are in the great shelter of life. There is no shelter for evil. When the Saquahup Blue Star Kachina dances in the plaza and removes his mask, the time of the great trial will be here. The Hopi believe only they will be saved. The Hopi also prophesied that Turtle Island could turn over 2 or 3 times, and the oceans could join hands and meet the sky. This seems to be a prophecy of a pole shift, a flipping of the planet on its axis. The Hopi call this imminent condition, and that the society today, I'm sorry, there goes one of those words again, Koyaanisqatsi, which means world out of balance, a state of life that calls for another way. The following extraordinary Hopi prophecy was first published in a mimeographed manuscript that circulated among several Methodist and Presbyterian churches in 1959. Some of the prophecies were published in 1963 by Frank Waters in the Book of the Hopi. The account begins by describing how, while driving along a desert highway one hot day in the summer of 1958, a minister named David Young stopped to offer a ride to an Indian elder, who accepted with a nod. After riding in silence for several minutes, the Indian said, "I am White Feather, a Hopi of the ancient Bear clan. In my long life I have traveled through this land, seeking out my brothers, and learning from them many things full of wisdom. I have followed the sacred paths of my people, who inhabit the forests and many lakes in the east, the land of ice and long nights in the north, and the places of holy altars of stone built many years ago by my brothers' fathers in the south. From all these I have heard the stories of the past and the prophecies of the future. Today, many of the prophecies have turned to stories, and few are left. The past grows longer, and the future grows shorter." Okay, and now White Feather is dying. His sons have all joined his ancestors, and soon he too shall be with them. But there is no one left, no one to recite and pass on the ancient wisdom. My people have tired of the old ways. The great ceremonies that tell of our origins, of our emergence into the fourth world, are almost abandoned, forgotten, yet even as this has been foretold, the time grows short. My people await Pahana, the lost white brother from the stars, as do all their brothers in the land. He will not be like the white men we know now, who are cruel and greedy. We were told of their coming long ago, but we still await Pahana. He will bring with him the symbols and the missing piece of that sacred tablet now kept by the elders, given to him when he left, that shall identify him as our true white brother. The fourth world shall end soon, and the fifth world will begin. This the elders everywhere know. The signs over many years have been fulfilled, and so few are left. Okay, these are all the other prophecies in which we know about. Okay, and this is the ninth and last sign. You will hear of a dwelling place in the heavens above the earth that shall fall with a great crash. It will appear as a blue star. Very soon after this, the ceremonies of my people will cease. These are the signs that great destruction is coming. The world shall rock to and fro. The white man will battle against other people in other lands, in other words, World War III, with those who possess the first light of wisdom. There will be many columns of smoke and fire, such as White Feather has seen the white man make in the deserts not far from here. Only those which come will cause disease and great dying. Many of my people, understanding the prophecies, shall be safe. Those who stay and live in the places of my people also shall be safe. Then there will be much to rebuild, and soon, very soon afterward, Pahana will return. He shall bring with him the dawn of the fifth world. He shall plant the seeds of his wisdom in their hearts. Even now the seeds are being planted. These shall smooth the way to the emergence into the fifth world. Okay, let's see. Let's go down here. I will leave the link in the description box below so you can read this. It's a pretty good article. I just am running out of time. Okay, let's read this. Okay. Near Nairobi, Arizona, there is a petroglyph known as Prohecy Rock, which symbolizes many Hopi prophecies. Its interpretation is, okay, well, we already know that. The large human figure on the left is the Great Spirit. The bow in its left hand represents the instructions to the Hopis to lay down their weapons. The vertical line to the right of the Great Spirit is a time scale in thousands of years. The point at which the Great Spirit touches the line is the time of his return. And, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And, again, thank you for watching. Until next time. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Blessings.